Throughout the 1700s, the Cherokee would travel through Cades Cove in order to cross the Smoky Mountains from North Carolina to Tennessee on their way to overhill settlements. By 1797, if not earlier, the Cherokee established a village in Cades Cove known as Desahi, which means otter place. At the time, the streams around the valley were filled with otters. Although they were trapped to the point of local extinction for an extended period, otters were successfully reintroduced to the Smoky Mountains from 1986 to 1994. The Desahi was not a major Cherokee settlement, and it is possible that the village simply served as a seasonal hunting camp. Cades Cove takes its name from the leader of Desahi's village, Chief Cade. Abrams Creeks and Abrams Falls, which are both located within Cades Cove, are named after Chief Abram and other Cherokee leader who lived in nearby Chihaway. The Treaty of Calhoun, which was ratified in 1819, ended the Cherokee claims to Cades Cove and the rest of the Smoky Mountains. Desahi was abandoned shortly after the signing of the treaty. The first permanent Euro-American settlers in Cades Cove were John Oliver, a veteran of the War of 1812, and his wife, Lorena Fraser Oliver. The Olivers arrived in the valley in 1818 with their friend Joshua Job. During the winter, Job returned to Carter County, Tennessee, while the Olivers remained in the cove and struggled through the unforgiving season. The Cherokee befriended the Olivers and provided them with dried pumpkin to help them make it through their first winter. In the spring of 1819, Joshua Job returned to Cades Cove with a herd of cattle and gave the Olivers 2 cows. In the early 1820s, more Euro-Americans started to settle in the valley, and a new chapter in the history of Cades Cove began to unfold. Before long, the cove's fertile land was cleared for farming, and a variety of log homes, barns, smokehouses, and other buildings were constructed to support the growing community. By the 1850s, Cades Cove had 685 residents and farms ranged anywhere from 150 to 300 acres. The spike in the valley's population was both the result of new settlers coming to Cades Cove and a number of current residents having children. It wasn't uncommon for families in Cades Cove to have up to 12 kids. The values of hard work, faith, family, and community permeated life in Cades Cove. Neighbors would often assist each other with their daily tasks and chores. In the autumn, residents would take part in social events related to the harvest, such as gathering chestnuts and corn husking. Religion was a hugely important part of life in the Cades Cove, and the valley was home to 3 different churches. At the turn of the century, Cades Cove economy moved away from agriculture and towards logging. The establishment of new logging companies in the region created jobs for the valley's residents, but it ultimately led to major deforestation in the region. Residents of the Cades Cove faced a major upheaval in the late 1920s when it was announced that the valley would be added to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Some families willingly sold their land and left Cades Cove, but most of the valley's residents bitterly resisted the founding of the national park. Ultimately, the Tennessee General Assembly granted the Park Commission the authority to seize all of the properties located within the proposed park boundaries by eminent domain. Today, the Cades Cove is managed by the National Park Service and maintained to look very much like it did in the 1800s. Many of the valley's cabins, churches, barns, and other historic buildings remain standing as a testament to the traditional community that once called the Cove home. Please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps out a lot. Thank you.